today we're working on another one of our Pleasantview but Make It Sims 4 videos. Last time we worked on Cassandra Goth, we kind of gave her a makeover, more in keeping with how I imagine she should look. I haven't fixed her height yet. In my head, Cassandra Goth is always 6 feet tall. I don't know why, but she just is. So this is not accurate, but the rest of it is. And in keeping with like where I think Cassandra would be at this point of her life, just the Sims 4 version. Even if Bella was around, I do think she'd still be at home. I think she's just, it's not even laziness, like I think she just doesn't kind of care. She's not really aware of maybe the social stigma of living at home at her age, womp womp or whatever, but yeah, I do think this room does not suit her. I think she likes purple, but I don't think she likes purple like this. I am kind of looking around seeing what all is in here. They did give her a tablet, which is interesting. I do like the bust of Cordelia. Maybe that can stay. I don't really like those mirrors. I don't think that, like, that poster has always been very fashion to me, and I don't think that's right. I do like this. I do like the science. Because I do fully believe she will always be a scientist. That's just the way that she is. What do you think? I want, like, just a little bit dark lot. Maybe that. Hold on, I need to put on, this and it'll behave. Yeah. So that's also a maybe, that picture. So first things first, I do like this wallpaper. I don't know if that's the right, like, I don't know if that's what I want to go for here. Because Cassandra, to me, I feel like she doesn't decorate her own spaces necessarily, like it just doesn't concern her. So any space that she's in has probably been at least pretty heavily decorated, like the heavy lifting has been done by someone else, or if it was just there, maybe. But at the same time, like, I think if she had a preference, I think it would be really crisp, really clean, very lab, I guess, like, I don't think that she'd want a lot of, like, frills. I'm really liking this, though. I like that. I think that's the energy that I'm channeling. It's funny, for a second, because I don't play this house, like, ever. So for a second, I thought Alexander not only had a bigger room and a bathroom, but then, like, I was just wholly offended. But then I forgot Mortimer and Bella need a place, and that's actually Alexander's room up there. So I'm not offended anymore, but I was very offended on Cassandra's behalf for, like, at least a good 10 minutes. It's such a weird, like, I'm not here to make over the house, but, like, I'm sure you all appreciate my suffering at this point. Now, I think a lot of antiques, like, would exist in the Goth house. I just think that that's kind of how they are. And I know what you're thinking about this. And look at only the one headboard is, like, horsey. I kind of like the black one. But let's get some light in here. I just realized it's very dark. It's dark. Just kind of got in, the walls are so high. I don't know. I don't know about it. Yeah. What if I just did purple and black? Just saw what came up. If this was a double bed, that would be ideal. Like, again, I don't think she necessarily would be going for it. Like, I think she'd pick something just super plain, gets the job done, wouldn't really care too much what it was like. But I don't think she really decorated this space. Especially with Bella being alive. I don't think that Cassandra even remotely had a choice. Well, it's kind of, I like the blue. Had a choice. Like, I think she A, didn't care, and B, Bella did care, so it was like less trouble to just go, you know what? You do you, Mom. I don't care. So Bella got to decorate another space in the house. And I say this as somebody who, when I was younger, I didn't care about spaces, so my mother also decorated a lot of the spaces that I was in, because I was just like, whatever, fine. This bothers you way more than it's ever gonna bother me. Just do what you need to do to not annoy me, please. Thank you. And that's how it worked. And then I started caring about spaces, but like, for the longest time I did not. That said, I don't want a space that doesn't reflect her at all, or at least reflect the version of her that I'm creating. So I think the curtains would bug her. I'm gonna get rid of that. I think Bella would not like the clashing patterns. Alright, so these are our choices. I'm gonna get rid of that. These two are more like what I would see Cassandra getting for herself if she had to pick. Not necessarily the blankets, although I have, again, just like a headcanon kind of thing, fan cannon, whatever, like that she gets cold very easily, so I could see her with like lots of cozy blankets, but I think the polka dots would not. I think this would be the one. And I like the idea that it's like an antique that's been in the family kind of thing. I do want to make sure she has a chair. I mean, I think she'd want a fairly comfortable chair. I don't know if she would be the type to like have seating in her room or something like that. Although I do like, I don't know why I like the Batu furniture. I really do. It's freaking weird, but I do. Maybe something like that, because I can see like this is very plain, very kind of aesthetic. I could see her picking that out for herself, but then again, I don't think Bella would walk in and go, no. It's like we're finding a balance here between what I think Bella would allow her daughter to have in her room and what Cassandra would care about. Because the things I think she would care about more than anything would just be like having a comfortable bed. She wouldn't care what it looked like. It's just as long as it was comfortable, and then having a solid work desk to get things done. Like, I like this, but yeah, we're compromising here. We're finding the middle ground. I do kind of want her to get like a glass desk for her. I just feel like she'd like the crisp, clean lines. Maybe this to like compromise. Because I also think Bella would hate that desk in particular. Okay. And then for end tables, just something simple, something basic. I really like this one. I don't have a lot of purple in here. I do want to make sure I get some purple. It will. Just gotta give it time. Cute, but no. also trying to think of just like what would she want in her room? What would she use? Because like a lot of these things are not going to be useful to Cassie just in general. Like I don't see her using a vanity, for example. Cute. I could see her having a chessboard, so let's do that. Maybe here's where we can bring in the purple. Ooh, I hate that though. Oh, I like the color purple, but like... that is so obnoxious and I really enjoy it. Especially because I just said, like, I can see her getting cold very easily, and so I can 100% see Cassie grabbing a chair like this that is just super ugly, and she wants to keep it. Her mom's just horrified. It's like, why would you bring that in my house? So then they have to, like, compromise with, like, okay, you can have that, but it better not ever, ever, ever be seen by anyone else. I can see that being a compromise. Okay. Also, I have always seen Cassandra as someone who knits. Like, or crochets or something like that. I know I wrote a story about it, like, ages ago where she was like... now, but I can see that being a thing. I don't think she drinks. I don't think she does cross stitch. No photography. I could see her playing the organ, but I don't see her wanting an organ in her room. Or even a piano. I think that just wouldn't be something she'd want in her bedroom. Just in the house would be sufficient. I can't really see her having one of those, but I also think it's very cute, so like, it's happening. She definitely, I think, would have a snake under the right circumstances. That is not the energy we're channeling today. That's not what we're going for. Although, I do like how like clean and peaceful that looks, but then the problem is with this high freaking ceiling, it just looks so silly in this room. It's not the same impact it would have on like lowered should I just lower the ceilings? Should I be chaotic? I can. There's no one here to stop me. I feel like I don't care what the outside looks like. I care about the inside, and the ceilings are too high. I'm doing it. Ooh. Okay, I like those, but no. Again, she's not really a pet person to me. I do think she'd work out, but again, I don't think she would have that in her bedroom. Since she's living with her parents, her bedroom is kind of like her only personal space, the only space she has to get away. And while I don't think she's particularly like annoyed with her family being in her space, I also just don't think that there'd be things she wouldn't want in her room. I really do like this, not as an arch, but just like as a decorative piece. I just think it's so cool, but like, obviously, where am I even putting that? It doesn't belong here, but I just wanted to make sure you knew that I knew it was cool. Alright, nothing in there. I just... No. No. Yeah, none of that. None of that. I'm gonna leave the little round lights just because they're useful. Do I think Cassandra would be a candle girl? I mean, I can see that. I could see her having candles. Again, I think those are lamps that she picked out, not her mother. It's cute, but not right. Fits what I'm going for, but no. No, well. No, I don't like the gold. I do like the giant chess piece. Oops, I placed two. Should I do a purple one? Okay. Or should one of them be a pawn? Yeah. I mean, I think that's enough light. Let's not go crazy. Now, in terms of electronics, I think she just needs a computer. She's gonna have a fancy, expensive one. And I will have a tablet as well, 'cause she did have a tablet, so like. She'll have two. If my partner can have, I don't even know how many in our home at this point, she can have two. They got money. Why? This is very. My speaker. Why are you like that? But no. I do think she would have some sciencey things. Maybe not necessarily things Bella knew were in the house. I think she would just install, because that's a yeah, like an air purifier. I think she would just install it and not tell her mother. Not even like in a sneaky way, just a didn't think that I needed to tell you way. I think she would just do it. I also like the idea of her having just like big servers and stuff. Just science, living her best little science life. Does it make sense? No. Do I care? No. That's all that matters. I do think she'd have a drone. I'm just gonna put it there for now. Oh, excuse me. I would like to get a third color in here. We are getting very purple and black, like maybe more of that teal. kind of a crowded corner, but I don't think she has great spatial awareness either. I'm really selling my version of Cassandra, aren't I? But like, I'm right and I should say it. Ooh, wardrobe. I mean, I like to imagine she originally had like a giant wardrobe and then maybe just casually shoved it in another room without telling her mom. I feel like this mansion, by the way, should have a bunch more rooms. That like, it should not only have this many. Like, there's not enough rooms. It's insufficient. There should be so many rooms. Because then she could have just like shoved a giant wardrobe in another room of the house and her mom wouldn't know. But we'll put that one there. Again, this wouldn't have been the original setup, so it's a little wonky, but you know, sometimes it'd be like that. I was hoping that would go on that. I don't think she's a spellcaster, I just think it would look good. Now for decorations. I do want to keep the statue of Cordelia. I just think it's good. Does it come in another color though? Ooh, I don't like the gold. No, that's fine. Alright, and then I wanted to keep this space print. Can I make it bigger? Ooh, that's very big. Have to go there. Is that too big? I mean, I already know the answer to that, but I can pretend that I don't, right? It's just good. It's a good paint, but it's just like a smidge too small this size and a smidge too big the other size. The smidgery is real. Alright, what else do we have? Ooh, that's pretty. What if I just delete this window? Is anybody gonna notice? I don't think so. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Whoa, too big, too big, too big. I do like that. And I think that would be something Cassandra would purchase for herself. Those better. Not really. What if I made this small? And I just did like a, yeah, no. Could still do a gallery wall, but let's see. That's a very silly painting. I forgot about all the jazz themed paintings. Like a small. Smaller version. That's smaller? Yeah. So we're gonna do like a tiny gallery wall here. Make that smaller. Yeah. Like that, but I think that's a bit too stylish for her. Like, I don't think she would put that together. I wish these frames work. There we go. I don't have to wish. It happened. I like these because she is friends with Mary Sue, and so I feel like maybe Mary Sue on vacation picked up some prints and gave them to her friend Cassie. Cassandra, again, in my little headcanon-y world here, is much younger, but they're still friends because they went to college together. It all works out. It's all coming up Millhouse. Yeah, I think this is just going to be a blend of things Cassandra has purchased for herself and things that her mom has put up on the wall. Just to, like, keep the peace. Do you love that llama? Cassandra's organized enough for a whiteboard. So that is no. A little bit of taxidermy, that's something she'd have. We've got Tiny Vlad. Should be something, it should go a little higher, but like, it's gonna throw off everything if I start to do that, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna do finishing touches and then we'll come back with like the final. Okay, I'm done. If my puppy starts screaming like he's being murdered in the background, he's just throwing a tantrum. We're not gonna worry about it. So, this is what I ended up doing. As per usual, it's a bit much, because that's how I roll. There's no one to talk me out of it. I felt like the room needed a divider, so I put that kind of screen there. This is the final gallery wall. Try not to move super quick. And I love it. I'm super happy with it. So I've got the desk here with the future cube, a few decorations, but mostly nothing. I don't know why that's not showing, but it's fine. I've got this bookshelf here with like a little cow plant. Just a few minor things. I did get rid of the Cordelia statue, it just wasn't working. I know you're probably wondering, why is that little deer there? But it's one of the projects that I think kids can do, or it looks like one. And again, this is supposed to be Cassandra's bedroom that she's had her whole life, so it makes sense that there's things that maybe are a bit childish or don't necessarily fit with like, oh, but I'm Cassandra, because she's just kind of had this room forever. I did put a spider on the wall, don't judge me. I have the little knitting area over here. We've got a mirror instead of a Vlad. Got the little Day of the Dead doll. Definitely feel like she would be very into painting her nails. I don't think that I did paint her nails, but I could see that for her. I don't know why that thing is not showing, but game, chill. Yeah, she's got just a lot of things. She's really kind of modified her room to suit her needs. And she's really techie, and she's a scientist, so oh my gosh. I will say I hate the controls in this game sometimes. Sims 2 frustrates me, but never like that. So yeah, this is the final result. I guess this is Cassandra's room. Kind of how I see how she should have been, you know? I did put some knitted things here as well, just because, like I said, I see her as a bit of a knitter. But yeah, so let me know what you think. If it's a little bit much, it is. I know it is. Or if you like it. If you like this video, please do give it a like. It really does help. And I will see you in the next one.